I have said it time and time again. TikTok is a great place not to be.
Police! Police! Help!
Whenever I think of the app, I always just get these warm and fuzzy feelings that swell up inside. It's like butterflies. It feels like my torso is about to explode with all the love that I have for TikTok. Aww. At any moment, I'll just combust, and my guts will splatter all over the place. And that just makes me so happy. There is not a single bad thing about TikTok, and there are certainly no bad people on there. In fact, some of my favorite creators are on there. Curtis Connor, Cody Ko's on there, Bentellect, if you want to see a guy named Ben with zero intellect, Rodger Cleye, who sings duets almost exclusively with women who are young enough to be his daughter. So sweet. And finally, best of all, the Tall Knight, who allegedly sent explicit photos to a 16-year-old fan. Wait, these are my favorite creators? What's wrong with me? If you didn't detect the hint of sarcasm just there, well, it was sarcasm, and I actually don't like any of these people. There is a running theme here with all these people. They are all weird, or have been accused of being weird. Now, I'm weird too. Most of you know that. I will wear that badge proudly. I have been called weird my entire life, but I'm not this kind of weird. I just wanted to make a video compiling all of these people who have been recently exposed for just being weird. I'm going to take all of their controversies and just mash them up together. Just like that. The one palatable video for all of you. This isn't going to be a deep investigative dive into any of these people. I'll link some videos down below that are more of a deep dive into them. I implore you all not to go and harass any of the people I talk about in this video on either side, because, hey, why the fuck would you do that? Now you're the creep. We're starting off with some stale drama, staler than a 60-year-old sex life. Too far? Rodger Cleye was a creator on TikTok. Keyword was. Because his original account with over 3 million followers does not exist anymore. He permanently deleted it. Goes to show you how much of a pickle this guy really was in. You know, I'm Pickle Rick. Yeah. Rodger would make videos singing songs, popular covers of very popular songs. He would make up to 4 to 6 videos a day.
Why you always act so serious? Say, baby boy, you know I'm on my period. Yeah.
Can anyone say gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss? That's all he would do. People found it endearing that an old guy who was in his 60s, I believe, was singing popular songs and just being his authentic self. It was considered an honor for Rodger to sing your song. Like, he was very popular on TikTok. People such as Sam Smith, Sabrina Carpenter, and Addison Rae. Yeah, she's a singer. They would duet his covers of their songs, feeling pleased with the fact that he had covered their songs. You've probably at least seen a video like this, where his face is pasted into a #relatable meme. Those are the ones I would see most often, you know, like me when it's 12 a.m. and I got an assignment due at... I had an assignment due at 11:30 p.m. and I didn't turn it in. I'm sitting there and I'm with my vape and I'm like ruining my lungs. You know, #relatable girly things. You know, #girly things. Rodger would post his own covers of songs and duet other people. Mostly, the people he would duet were younger, attractive women, which in and of itself is not a bad thing, right? But when it becomes a pattern where you just scroll through his page when it was still up, rip. And you just see this old guy constantly duetting young, attractive, like conventionally attractive women, you're gonna be like, all right, what are you doing here, Rodger? What's the plan?
What's the plan, man? Okay.
What is it?
I too love duetting people over 30 years younger than me. It's a bit hard though because they aren't even embryos yet. They're just stuck in nothingness, in the space between whatever is life and death, consciousness and unconsciousness. Anyway. I myself have trouble figuring out what those two things are. Most of his followers were also young women, apparently, right? Obviously, no one's going to go through 3 million fucking followers, but if you look through just the active users on his comment section, a lot of the time, the people he was interacting with, which he would interact with his fans a lot, they were young women. He also followed a lot of young women as well on his Instagram and on his TikTok. There was also a Discord server where he would interact with his fans that has since been taken down after Rodger seemingly got very upset about it being up. Why would he do that? Maybe it was because he was allegedly talking with a lot of people who admitted in the server to being under the age of 18. Some being 14. Don't talk about personal things with your fans ever. Especially if they're 14, right? I will link a video down below, this great channel who went into a deep dive with all of the screenshots from the Discord. The main situation revolved around Rodger and his relationship with a 19-year-old girl named Olivia McCraw. Rodger went live on August 5th and announced that he would be meeting up with a girl to do an in-person duet. He also allegedly showed in this live, right, that she, Olivia, was set at his lock screen. Hey, what? You just met someone. You're like, you haven't even met them. You just know them online. You're like, hold on, let me take a picture of you, probably most likely from your social media account, put you on my phone so I can see you
all of the time.
He flew to see Olivia, and on the 7th, they did a live together. He was sitting very, very, very close to her during the whole live stream and was being quite touchy. After the live stream, he posted a picture of her on his Instagram, which has since been deleted, you know. Never post and delete. Never tweet and delete, that's the biggest thing. The caption said, so beautiful. And a landscape ain't bad either. Rodger. Oh. After this, people were speculating that Olivia and Rodger were dating. Olivia posted a video which has, again, been deleted, clarifying that they're not dating, and she was upset about the assumptions that people were making about her and Rodger. Because you know what? You know what that assumption makes her. After all of this, Rodger went on live on August 8th and said that he met with an adult. Right. 19 is an adult, you're correct. Just like this much of an adult, though. He clarified that she was actually 21.5 years old. You've got to be specific here. And the way you do that is to lie. She's actually like 19, and when people scroll back on her Instagram page and found out that she actually had graduated high school in 2022, which get 2023. Yeah, that was last year. She graduated high school last year. Rodger posts on Instagram after all this. Again, it's been deleted. But you know, we have the screenshots. And he says this. Attention! You should be ashamed of yourself. Last night I went live with a talented 21-year-old musician and singer. We sang to you. We sang for you. We sang in a well-lit hotel room and sat in business chairs. I'm sitting in a well-lit room for you guys. We sang in portrait mode for viewer convenience. The chairs were close to fit us both in the video. Then the rumors? She's 19-year-old girlfriend. WTF? Some sick F dug up a post of her graduation year, but failed to imagine that people graduate at different ages for various good reasons. Singing is not a crime at any age. So, she graduated last year, and apparently she's 21.5 years old. So, if I'm doing this, the timeline, I might have to draw a diagram for this. She graduated at almost 22 because she's a 4-timing senior. People also found evidence, alleged evidence, of him allegedly liking her Instagram photos all the way back into 2020. She would have been around 16 then. Father-daughter type bond? No. A few days later, Olivia came out with a statement titled My Truth. The video is very long, still up if you want to watch, but I will summarize it for time's sake. She does, off the top, confirm that she is 19, so Rodger, why lie about it? She then says she jokingly offered to go with him to a Taylor Swift concert after Rodger said on live that he had an extra ticket. And for some reason, during that whole thing, he was almost baiting his fans to ask to come with him. Again, weird, because who's the major audience? Like, this isn't a dig, it's just a fact. Who's the main audience of Taylor Swift? Young women, right? Olivia was not able to make the concert, so they both agreed that sometime they should meet up to collaborate. She says that he weirdly mentioned how he had a vasectomy while they were at a restaurant the first day that they met up with each other, because that's something a normal person says when they just meet someone, right? During the live, he was really, really close to her, as we can see in the videos, and she says he started rubbing her back, and she moved away because she wasn't comfortable. Now, she alleges that he asked to kiss her, and she did so only solely because she felt obligated and was afraid of saying no. Right afterwards, she says in her video that she felt sick to her stomach. She later told him that she didn't want to continue hanging out, and he continued to pursue her, allegedly sending over 45 messages in one night. This is all very disturbing. So I hope that Olivia and anyone else who was affected is doing okay. I'm sure what happened is Olivia just plain and simple saw a media opportunity, getting more followers in someone who had a lot of followers, and obviously did not expect this to happen. So that's basically the saga of Rodger Cleye. Not a lot of great things he's being accused of. To lighten up the mood a bit before we get into the next subject, I thought we'd look at some of the other weird things Rodger has done on TikTok. Obviously not as serious as these things. They paint a weird picture for Rodger.
But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here?
No, that did not age well. Does Rodger have psychic abilities? Did he have predicted 9/11? Rodger, you just let 9/11 happen? So many people died! How could you do this? So this live was after he had been accused of all these things. It's a great song to sing. You know, it's me. Hi. I'm the problem.
It's me.
I'm not an 80-year-old, and singing is not a crime.
Being 80 isn't a crime either, Rodger. Singing is only a crime in one town. That's like certified hard watch. Oh my god. He looks so like upset and panicked.
Who let the dogs out? Who? It's me. Hey, I'm the problem.
Oh my god. I'm not a fucking wiki feet, bro. I'm on TikTok. There's a lot of porn on TikTok, so we'll Bro, fucking multitasking king? I can't even do that shit. Bro singing off key at the same time he's blocking people. I couldn't do that. Yes, I can. I'll do it right now. It was enchanting to meet you. So I can't even sing off key. That's how good of a singer I am. I'm sorry. The conclusion on Rodger Cleye. Unfortunately, it's too much for an old guy to be on a platform filled with young women, not to be a weirdo, allegedly. Can't we just enjoy an old dude singing songs off key? I don't know anymore. Our next accused subject is not a surprise. Bentellect, for some reason when I Google him, comes up as a musical artist. I guess making subpar music over 4 years ago makes you an artist. Clearly, you know, that wasn't working out because he started posting TikToks around 2020. Didn't everyone? You've most likely, unfortunately, seen a video of Benny Boy here. Benny's thing is stealing people's viral tweets. From what I know, allegedly, without asking them for permission to be used in his videos. Reading them, and then forcing out a guffaw that is faker than a man whose favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street's body count. My English teachers in the past, was that a run-on sentence? I don't know. Here, I'll demonstrate what he does. Twink gets himself railed by transsexual goth girlfriend. Gets himself boy preggers. Wow. He asked her to go to the boy gynecologist and get a boy abortion. Double facts. Many such cases. Trump is too real for this. Spitting facts as always. Everyone like, comment, and follow for more. Huh?
Benny Boy.
What?
Who did you vote for, Benny Boy?
Guys, I think someone's in my house.
What did you do to the babies, Benny?
I swear I didn't do anything. I swear I didn't do anything. Who's there? Anyone? I know there's been a debate recently on reactionary content. Does it ever fucking end, by the way? But this is true reactionary content. Like, nothing to fucking say at all, nothing to add, just reading shit and saying the same 10 phrases over and over again. I'm surprised you can count that high, right? I want you all to guess how many fucking followers this motherfucker has 11.2 million. That's it. I'm done. There's no point. I'm done making videos. Benny has recently been under hot water for lately, you guessed it, being a weirdo allegedly. Multiple women have alleged that he used his influence to get sex from them. Or to try to. He failed. In a thread made by an OF creator, Jordan Max, there are dozens of alleged texts from Benny to her and other women. She says, I was invited to be on a podcast by a pretty popular TikTok creator, and 3 hours before we were supposed to record, he asked me if I wanted to make an OnlyFans video with him, which I declined. And 1 hour before we were supposed to meet up, he canceled, and this is why. She attaches texts from her and Benny, allegedly. So we're going to read those right now. Do you want to make a video for OnlyFans? When? Today. No. You need a TTS test from within the last 14 days in an OnlyFans creator account. I mean a video for your page. Doing what? I don't know which performs best on your page. I was just thinking you're helping me with doing a video for my YouTube, so maybe I could help you or OnlyFans? I'm good, thanks. Thanks, though. No worries. Hey, gotta do the pickle video with someone else. Thanks, though. Okay, any particular reason why? To be honest, I thought it would just be fun to film and see where things go, but I got it. Okay, best of luck. To be honest, I wanted to see if we would be using the pickles in any sort of way. I've always been a little bi-curious. And then he posts on his Instagram, pickle tasting video coming soon, and he's doing it with someone else. Who the fuck? You're a psychopath. Who the fuck likes pickles? Let's just get that out of the way. She says it was her idea in the first place, and then he does it with someone else. I thought because you're a sex worker, you're constantly looking to do that, labor for free, and in the midst of eating pickles like we talked about, you randomly want to have sex. Now that I can't manipulate you, I don't want to do the video because I'm a shitty person. Okay. She adds him on Twitter in this thread, and he DMs her, allegedly, on Twitter saying this. You need to take this tweet down, or I will sue you! Taylor then posted a ton of screenshots that other women DM'd her and alleging how they've also had bad experience with Ben. I'll read a few choice ones. The full thread will be linked down below. This is him constantly, oh my god. Saturday, 10:37. Sunday, 2:43. Sunday, 9:30. Sunday, 11. Sunday, 2. Hey, have you, this is, the fuck, a quadruple text? What? Do you want to come over tomorrow night? A couple hours later, you gonna come over tonight? Are you just a flake? Again, he says, sorry, you're just a flake. She says, you know, if you wouldn't have texted me so rudely calling me a flake after one day of texting, you might have stood a chance. I can see why you're single now. Goodbye. He says, whatever, go fuck yourself. Whoa, brother. I know you can't count past here, but have you ever learned to count from 0 to 100? It just doesn't. It doesn't go from this to that. Okay? Now, maybe in Drake's world, but we're not in Drake's world, okay? Save your words. You're just a flake. If you were actually upfront, I'd be down, but you probably have a lot going on, which is understandable. But either way, I honestly don't care. Yeah, I don't care. This is a Snapchat DM allegedly between him and another girl. He says, do you want to come over here and spend some time with me? Because on a side note, I do think I could probably make us some crazy money on OnlyFans. I'm sorry. We're not gonna go there, but Bentellect fucks crazy blank into oblivion. I don't know what is under here. Why was this bleeped out? If you come over, I'll give you $1,000. I just really want you. Yeesh. If a guy ever said that to me, I would do some heinous things. I just really want you. I'm so good right now. Don't try to bribe me with money. That's weird. No, that is weird, but I want to see you. Hey, at least he's honest, right? There were a lot more women who came forward and sent text messages. Benny Boy Benjamin posted a response to his Twitter, not his main account, which, you know, we know how that goes. It has since been taken down, but the internet doesn't forget. I've recently been accused of some heinous actions and would like the opportunity to share my disgust at these accusations. I'm a firm believer in the rights and equality of all humans, including women. I grew up in a home with 3 sisters and no brothers, so I learned very early on the importance, power, love, and abilities women have. They deserve to be cherished and uplifted and treated with respect, and that's how I live my life. I do not condone the statements or accusations that have suddenly been hoisted upon me, and I hope to speak to anyone who feels like they have been wronged. I have black friends, so, like, I can't be racist, right? Because I put up with people who are fucking black, you know? Just barely, but, you know, I do that, so, like, I'm not racist, right? It's quite literally impossible to not have known a woman at least some point in your life. Basically, he's denying everything that he's been accused of in this statement, which wasn't a good move. He's since posted a short and sweet statement on TikTok. It's just captioned, onward, And of course the comments have been turned off, Fuck, even Colleen didn't turn her comments off. She didn't pull that shit. Honestly, I'll give the guy credit for just saying that he's sorry for making them uncomfortable, and that's it. I guess he's not as dumb as I thought. He knows that the more you talk in an apology, the worse it gets. So, and generally when Benny talks, it's bad. That's the end of his saga, and all I can say is onward. Our next character, Hand to God, I had not heard about before a few weeks ago. His content is definitely not for me, and I would be quick to label it cringe. I don't even know this guy's real name. I just realized that. Tall Knight had over 1 million followers before his account got banned. Tall Knight has had way too many problems. Oompaville made a great video in detail about the Tall Knight. I'll link it down below. Basically, the important information that you need to know is that the Tall Knight is Christian. What? Why are we bringing up religion? Yeah. This is why he wears a helmet. It's like, the Crusades, which is not, that's not something I would personally celebrate. Not something I think is good to celebrate. The Christian thing is important because he got kicked out by his landlord for doing unchristian things, allegedly.
The understanding was that he was to be a normal house guest, operate under the understanding that this is my house. He lives here as a guest.
Bringing over a girl and just bringing her into the home, right? Bringing an unwed lady into the house. That's bad, right?
Happened because he decided that it was in his prerogative to fly up a girl from out of state to stay in my house with my children and me and my wife without asking first. So later that night, my wife came to, check on them. This is our house, to make sure our rules were being followed. And they were being very intimate, displaying very unchristian-like values in my house with my children.
The landlord posted a couple TikToks alleging that the Tall Knight was not broke, which matters since the Tall Knight raised almost $15,000 in just an hour with the help of his fans.
He was never homeless. Not even for one moment was he homeless. And I'm sorry if you gave him money.
So obviously that's a terrible thing to accuse someone of, lying about being homeless. Why the fuck would anyone lie about being homeless? I don't know. The Tall Knight goes on Discord, exposes his landlord, etc. He did post his bank account balance when this was all happening with a whopping $471. Seems like a weird situation. Whatever. He did post a video on YouTube addressing the whole scammer situation. I'll link it down below if you want more context from him. An even weirder situation, though, is Tall Knight being transphobic. Well, everyone is transphobic nowadays, so I guess it's not that weird, although it should be treated as such. Now, this all happened about spring of this year. What happened with this was he commented on a video purposefully misgendering a singer because he didn't like their music.
And then I misgendered them in the comments. And yes, I will admit, it was in a derogatory manner. It was an insult because I didn't like the person's music. Yeah. So, for that, I apologize. That was wrong of me.
Which is an act of transphobia. Does doing that once make you transphobic per se? I don't know. That's up for another debate. I'm sure you can learn from stuff and grow, right? It is an act of transphobia to do so. Well, I don't like you, Miss Tall Knight. Huh? Yeah, my name is Skylar White, yo! Uh-huh! I know everything. He then posted a follow-up video apology after getting called out for this, where he says he misgendered this person because it goes against my religion. And killing a bunch of people is against mine. So, he goes on to say that we all were made by God perfectly. He molded us. He doesn't think being trans is real, basically, right?
Was that God created you perfect, as you are.
Which, I think you all know my thoughts on this. In his YouTube video that was posted recently, addressing everything, he admits to his hypocrisy, saying that it's not right that he wants to spread positive vibes, but then he disrespects someone, misgendering this person, at the same time. While it seemed like he was apologizing genuinely, it also seemed like he was making light of the seriousness of misgendering someone purposefully, and how awful that can be when you're the person being misgendered. If I can see someone apologize, move on from it, become a better person, not do that again, then if I see that, then okay, I'll forgive him, but I don't know. So take that with what you will. The final arc of the Tall Knight is the weirdest. Him allegedly sexting a 16-year-old and interacting with underage fans inappropriately. First things first, Tall Knight, being the Christian that he is, wanted to start doing NSFW content, because why not? And I really mean that. You have a ton of people who are thirsting for you online, who like your content. You know you're going to make money off of it. More power to you to create an OnlyFans or whatever to make money off of the people who watch you. Who cares? However, there were major, major problems with Tall Knight's execution. That's why we're here. Because he's problematic. He's a problem. Tall Knight's main platform is TikTok. There are, whether you like it or not, a decent amount of kids on TikTok. Now, I'm not saying it's his fault if minors start following him. If you're not making content specifically made for children and they start following you, it's not your fault. By the way, he's 19. This matters. When you are promoting NSFW content, you need to handle it well. Which, of course, he didn't.
Yeah, I got banned because of this.
Nope, you were banned because you were marketing your adult content to your child fan base on TikTok. Like this video where you dance provocatively to a spicy song after one of your fans said they want to see it grow. And when you take 2 seconds to look at the girl who commented that, she is very clearly 15 years old. And when people who were concerned about this confronted you, you wouldn't even take down the video. Like this video where you announced you are now making adult content, and this fan of yours is really excited, and look, you commented back to her. And again, 2 seconds to click the profile, she is 13 years old. Tall Knight directed all these people to his Linktree, and you see that link at the top that says My Workout Routine? Yeah, that goes to his Patreon, where for $5 a month you can get his workout routine, or for just $2.50 more, you can look at his lewd photos and videos without needing to verify your age at all.
First of all, he was allegedly replying to flirtatious comments from underage fans, being flirtatious back to them. Me personally, I feel weird responding to flirty comments left by people who follow me in general, let alone someone who is underage. His defense is that he didn't know that they were underage because he did not click on their accounts before replying to them. I don't know. Me personally, if I'm going to respond to a flirtatious comment from someone, I want to make sure that I know their age before I do that. If I don't know their age, I'm probably not going to reply to it because there is a chance that they could be a minor, and I don't want to fucking get myself in hot water, okay? He had his Linktree post in his TikTok bio, where you could go to his Patreon, where at the time he had NSFW content up with no age verification. This is most likely why his TikTok got banned. Tall Knight made a response to these allegations, saying that he didn't post anything on there, but he actually did. But it was taken down because Patreon doesn't allow NSFW content on their website. Some of the content included whimpering audio. I'm not going to shame. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to shame someone, but why? What the fuck is that? Tall Knight responded to all of this stuff, his account being banned, etc., with the most fucking unhinged response I've ever seen. It was an over 4-minute long TikTok. It already lost me there. The fuck am I going to do with a 4-minute TikTok? Sit there on my phone. What? No, I'm going to scroll, okay? The sound has been muted for some reason, but it was re-uploaded. The whole response, it just seemed like someone who is very clearly young, did some stuff that's not good, is clearly a bit unstable, and just doesn't know how to handle a platform. A running theme. Can you see the running theme? Most of the video is incoherent with him freaking out over losing his platform and potentially becoming homeless again. Which, okay, that's like a totally reasonable reason to be upset, but hey, maybe don't do what you allegedly did then, right? He is an adult. He's literally an adult. An adult should know not to do the things that he's being accused of doing. He again made a YouTube video addressing all of these accusations and him being flirtatious with the fans and stuff. I'll link it again for context if you wish to watch. I'd say probably the worst part of the situation is there were leaked alleged DMs between Tall Knight and a 16-year-old.
Alright, Tall Knight has finally responded to the leaked DMs of him and a 16-year-old girl. Let's take a look.
All I did was compliment her and then tell her to tell me to go away.
Dude, you are so far out of my league, I'm hella intimidated by you. Alright, well, time to refresh my notifications for the next 2 hours until you respond. Either text me back faster or block me, because this suspense is just making me more obsessed.
The entire conversation was PG. It was appropriate.
Anyway, I'm still waiting for you to break my heart. Just like, step on it, please. You got me out here just waiting for notifications from you.
And yeah, that conversation lasted a couple of days. It was like a slight back and forth.
June 30th, July 2nd, July 3rd, July 4th.
What I did was compliment a girl's eyes.
Your eyes just look so full of innocence, and I just want to protect you.
In the state of Ohio, where I live, the age of consent is 16.
When crossing state lines, which this is, it is illegal.
He then did a call with Professor Piffy on TikTok where he admits to sending illegal photos to a 16-year-old.
So you admit you did send explicit photos to this 16-year-old girl?
Yeah, that's absolutely my fault.
Okay, so with this 16-year-old girl, how many separate times did you send explicit photos? Like a separate time?
It was just once.
Even if the age of consent is 16 in Ohio, if you just do like a 1-minute search, you will find that a 16-year-old receiving sexually explicit photos from someone who is over the age of 18 is still considered illegal. Racking up the charges, you know? Also, you know, serious stuff aside, yeah, of course an Ohio man would do this. The situation with Tall Knight is very, very complex. The timeline is fucking all over the place. I hope I covered it in a concise way. If there's anything that I left out that you know about the situation, please comment it down below. I seriously hope he gets well, because he doesn't seem like very stable from what I can tell. This is just my assumption, and you know what that means. I'm sorry, I'm assuming. I just hope he gets help and learns from this, because it's just like a completely unhinged situation. Yeah, but now the dude has no platform, which I guess is why you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Of course, weird people can abuse their power on any platform. I think TikTok, however, is like absolutely filled to the brim with people like these guys. I'm sorry. Here comes my serious analysis of society. Society tells me that I shouldn't get fucked in my ass, but I am. The thing with TikTok, anyone can post on TikTok. It's not like YouTube where you need a camera, you need to edit the videos, you need really good Wi-Fi connection, etc., etc. It's so easy to post on TikTok. And just look at how many people are on it. It is so easy to blow up on TikTok, which is a blessing and a curse. I've been posting on both YouTube and TikTok for about 1.5 years now. My subscriber count is, as you can see, 2,100 on YouTube. But my following on TikTok is almost 40,000. You know, I appreciate all the people who watch me on TikTok and who follow me on there. I'm happy to have that platform. But it is undeniably harder to gain a platform on YouTube. We all know with great power comes fucking great responsibility. And many people on TikTok just simply don't have that. They don't have any fucking responsibility. Anyone can build a following on there. Hell, I see people on TikTok every day who have millions of followers, sometimes tens of millions. I've never even fucking heard of these people. If you were to ask me how many YouTubers who have over 1 million subs, like I can recognize, I could probably get like most of them. Especially the people on YouTube who are like in this niche, like commentary, video essay, whatever the fuck, right? You don't have to be vetted to post on TikTok. Like you would when you're buying a gun. Well, bad analogy. Like you would when you're getting on a plane. These people are just going on TikTok, seeing what can happen, and they're ready to implode all over everyone. That you get what I'm trying to say. Online, as a creator, it is so easy to make a mistake because you don't know how to handle the platform you've been given, and for people to be fucking pissed off at you. It's even easier to do that if you're already a fucking asshole, like I personally believe some of the people that we talked about in this video are, okay? Doing what influencers do is not normal. Putting your opinions out there, sharing so much of yourself, like, is not a normal thing to do, and it's not something that most people will do. Many people just don't know what to do when millions of people are watching them. It is just so easy to get a following on TikTok, to fuck up dramatically so, and to lose a platform just like that. It's so easy to do that. Look at the video I made on Strange Kevin. Guy blew up on TikTok very, very quickly. Could not handle all the crap he was getting, the backlash, and he fucked himself over. slow growth is great growth. To all the men out there who are growers and showers, I love you guys. I love you. Yeah, but many people just don't know what to do with millions of people watching. And this is why I say we bring back regular celebrities. If there is anything that I missed on these situations that you think is important to the conversation, please comment it down below. Correct me if I made any mistakes. Criticize me. Be nice about it, but criticize me. Let me know what you all think about all of these guys, all of their situations. Let me know what you think about TikTok in general. Is there a problem with TikTok and the people on there? Yeah, that's up for you to decide, right? It's up for you. I'm not going to sway your opinion. I hope you all learned something from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, comment down below anything you want to comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, you can subscribe. I post comedy and commentary videos every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern, so if that sounds like a good thing, make sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell so you know when I post a video. Guys, I just did that so quickly. Seriously though, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I really, really hope I see you all in the next one. Peace.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.